Welcome to Magic Gathering Draft. I'm Dan. I am about to draft a ton of Mirage. I actually have a lot of activity during the coming week, but I will try to avoid all activity. I've even pre-recorded modern noob stuff, so I can focus on Mirage. Mirage Block, getting Flashback from the 19th of March to the 26th. It is super good value. The content of the boosters are 1050. This is Pete Jan's articles on his weekly update, so I'll put a link in the show notes to it. But here is why Mirage is so good. Of course, the prices will drop when it's flashback drafted. But also, this is my second best format. You know how much I liked Invasion Block Draft, but this it was number 3. This is number 2. This is what happened in October when it was last drafted. I played here 12 drafts and I won 6. So I like to think that I know something about this format, and the conventional wisdom is that you should play red-green. Tomorrow there will be an article on MTG Library where I put this in writing. But the conventional wisdom is that you should play red-green. But you shouldn't, actually, because it's overdrafted and it's not very good. Turns out that back in the old days, blue is always overpowered, and so it is overpowered again. And most people consider it the worst color of Mirage Block drafts, but it is not. Because, for example, it has cards like Undo and Man of War. It has a lot of facing cards that you think are bad, but they are not bad. So, games will go to time, so you have to be quick, you have to set your stops correctly, you have to F6 a lot. You should never play more than 2 colors. You should play blue-white, blue-black, or blue-green. I don't like blue-red, but blue-red has a lot of good removal. And if you pick up the Kervix torches, which is the best common, together with Crypt Rats, you will probably try to go red. But everybody is trying to go red, so try to avoid red. Blue-black is really great. Blue-white can block the green decks, and blue-green can just out-tempo people. Try to avoid red-green, and try to get evasion creatures, because evasion creatures win Mirage Block drafts. The ground will be extremely stalled very easily. And you'll find that the blue things work great. Make sure you know everything about Queron Ranger. If you haven't played Pauper, chances are that you haven't run into Queron Ranger. Queron Ranger is a really weird card, and it will win games because opponents will make stupid mistakes, and you have to know all the tricks with Queron Ranger. And I'm sure, having said that, I will now screw up with Queron Ranger in these drafts. Final thing, I'll link to this article when it's published, but it is not published yet. Final thing then is that if you get a Lion's Eye Diamond, sell it immediately. That card is gonna fall so hard. I call it now that Lion's Eye Diamond will be no more than $5 in August. Why? Because it will be reprinted in Vintage Masters. I think so. I'm quite convinced. If it isn't, it will of course stay higher, but I think it will be. So, anyway, have fun with the Mirage Block drafts. This is a very old draft format, and it feels like the very first drafts there ever was. And I drafted back then, so I learned quite a bit. So what is my number 1 draft format? I'm not thinking about core sets. So what is my number 1 flashback draft format? What do you think? It was drafted right after this one in 2012, and I had tremendous success. Anyway, good luck with the Mirage Block drafts, and check this channel for more Mirage videos. Thank you for watching.